Yo guys, welcome back to another video. At the time you are seeing this video, I am probably still competing in Australia. Well, I will still be competing. Hopefully everything goes well. I will probably be home in 6 or 7 days. Well, I'll upload in 6 or 7 days from the time this one goes out. So yeah, a very original idea today. Nothing like the last video. We're going to be comparing Madfut 23 to Pacybits 19, continue the series because I was going to do a random trading video, but I ran out of time. I'm meant to be leaving in 27 minutes for bowling, and then I have to edit after I come home. Then I got a 4 AM start to catch my flight. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the word from the sponsor, and then let's get straight into this comparison.
You wanna know something cool? It's called OneFootball. It is the best football app around, and it's free. How crazy is that? As you can see on my screen, we are loading up OneFootball, aka the best football app around, and straight away we can see the homepage, which has all of the rumors, all of the articles, and everything right there. So we take a look over to the matches while we can see the upset of Tottenham today. Oopsie. If we take a look over to Discover, we have live football matches, we have most viewed clips, and everything like that. And if we take a look over to my profile, I've got my favorite teams and competitions here. And I get notifications from all of these games at my will. You can turn them on, you can turn them off. So how great is that? As you can see, OneFootball is pretty great. And if you haven't got it yet, what are you doing? Scan the QR codes on screen, go in the link description. There's a lot of ways you can download it. And let's get straight on to the video.
Alrighty guys, as you can see, we are in Madfut 23 and we take a look into our recent tabs. We have Pacybits 19 here too. It's been a long time since I have played this game, obviously. Almost 3 years. No, it'd be 4 years. Oh my god. Where's time gone? So yeah, things are looking pretty interesting, just like how I left them, so nothing really too special there. But yeah, we're going to start off with the game mode. So in Pacybits 19, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game modes. If we go into Madfut 23, we had 8 as well. If you saw the last video, we had Draft Pack, Fatal modes, we had 2 of them there, so that's 4. We also had Draft Cups and Objectives and SBCs and Trading, which makes it 8. The game modes in Madfut 23 I would say are better, because if we take a look into Pacybits 19, we had Online Draft, which is already an L. Versus and Fatal are very similar. Versus Clubs is quite random. I think that would be a really cool feature to see in Madfut. It's quite unique. It's the LTM though, so I don't know, arcade mode, if you know, you know. So Versus and Fatal are very similar, but Online Draft and Fatal Draft is superior, because Online Draft you had the batch of 5 players that you had to select from, and it was alternating between you and the opponent with who picks the first player, and then it went off rating, chemistry, leagues, and nation. So it was quite random, and it was just luck of the draw. It required some skill, of course, but most of it was luck, so it was quite an interesting one. DVC was a very good game mode, and something that I really do miss in Madfut. I kind of forgot about it until I did the Pacybits 20 comparison. So yeah, no, I definitely miss that. Draft and packs are basically the same. The better thing about the Madfut pack and draft is draft the day and pack of the day, because we had no objectives in here anyway. We only had SBCs. The SBCs were quite good though, and that leads us into the next thing. Colors and nations were my favorite SBCs of all times. You guys seem to love them, and I certainly love doing them. It was very rewarding. I feel like it would actually go down really well in Madfut 23 with the use of tokens. If you're missing out one of the card types, instead of having to go into trading, which we'll get onto very soon, all you can do is just go into the market and use one of the tokens there, and you'd be able to get it, which would be very beneficial, and I think the player base would really enjoy that. I certainly would. I mean, you need duplicates as well, so I think it would be a really cool feature to see in Madfut, really cool SBCs to see. The special SBCs, we definitely had a few more of those. The league SBCs, we had a lot more of those. We don't have any. And then all of these, we had an absolute ton of them in Pacybits 19. It was definitely something that was very good about the game, and it's something that I'm really disappointed with in Madfut. Not just 23, but also 22 and 21. I feel like the SBCs have been really lazy in terms of the fact we haven't had the special hybrids leagues SBCs. We've only had the Pacybits SBCs, or sorry, the Madfut SBCs. So yeah, it's been disappointing for sure in Madfut, and it's something that I'd love to see improve in the future. Especially in Madfut 24, I feel like they've got a lot of features that they can add, especially by just taking a look back into Pacybits and seeing what some of the features were in there that were really successful. And I mean, if it is the same people, which we assume it is, I'm sure they've got everything backed up, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to integrate all of these game modes that they've used in the past into Madfut, I feel like that'd be awesome. It just depends on if they are actually the same people or not, which I do think they are, so I feel like it wouldn't be too big of an issue. If you go into Madfut, we'll compare the trading now. The market's obviously really good, objectives so much better. SBCs, like I said, this is where it's a bit disappointing. We are a month and 10 days into the game already, and we've got two SBCs since the game's come out. Pretty disappointing. And live SBCs, well, those don't get renewed anyway. But if we can take a look into the trading, this is where things get quite different and where I prefer Madfut. Obviously, we saw how good trading was in Pacybits 20, but compared to Pacybits 19, Pacybits 20 was superior. In Pacybits 19, all you could do was just enter trade, and it went through Google Play services, and obviously that's not working now, but I can't remember if you were able to invite friends or not. I think you were to be able to do friendly trading, but the process was just a little bit more annoying. You have to go through Google Play, whereas now we have the whole username database, and so much better for that. So yeah, I definitely give trading to Madfut, especially with the wish list and the messages and stuff like that. Obviously you can make your own message in trading in Pacybits 19, but I really liked what it is in Madfut, where you can't use swear words or anything like that. I think it's really good for the game. Search by username, random trading, and friends and recents. I think that's a really cool feature as well. So yeah, no, the matchmaking feature is also a really good addition to Madfut 23. Still nothing compared to Pacybits trading though. That was obviously a really cool feature to be able to go into the different groups and stuff. I don't know if matchmaking helps you get into people with the cards that you have or not. I think it is just levels, but it'll be very interesting to see what that actually is. The LTM coming soon. It's going to be very interesting to see what that is. So obviously when that gets added, Madfut will have 9 game modes and Pacybits 19 will only have 8 still. So yeah, no, pack of the day in Madfut 23 is definitely, wow, I can't say better because Pacybits 19 didn't even have it. Draft of the day, the same thing. The pack animation is where things get a little bit interesting. We're going to try and get a walkout here. I don't really have any good packs for that. We're just going to open this 85 to 90 French card, hopefully with an icon or something. Not even a walkout. Well, that's not great because I want to see the animation. We'll try this one. There we go, we've got an icon. So let's see what the animation looks like in Madfut. Obviously, we all know it. It looks pretty cool. I love that the flag is shown in the flares at the bottom. I think that's really cool. It's a really cool feature. And it's going to be Torres, which is a pretty decent card. And I just like it in general. I love that there's a skip button as well. It makes it so much easier. If you go into Pacybits 19, I don't know if we have any coins or duplicates to be able to open a pack. Do we have any duplicates? 3,000 coins worth. Well, that's not going to get us a whole lot, but we've got a free rainbow pack here, so we'll go ahead and open that. Do I need to delete the auto clicker? No, we don't. There's no skip button in the free packs as well. Another thing that's so much better about Madfut is that you actually have a skip button. Oh my god. So we'll go ahead and get this free rainbow kit pack, and we'll be right back. Alright lads, here we go. Here's our free rainbow pack. It's going to be a non-walkout. My god, that delay was nuts. Oh my god, we're going to have to wait forever. 79 rated. Oh, typical rainbow packs. Unfortunately, we can't see the walkout animation, but it was definitely better in Madfut 23 than it was in Pacybits 19. It wasn't bad, but compared to what it is now, it was pretty bad. So yeah, it was definitely better than Pacybits 18. It was definitely better than Pacybits 17, which didn't even have an animation. So no, it was definitely good for its time, but since then, designs have come a long way. In terms of the home screen and stuff like that, I still love the Pacybits swipe right, swipe left to different access pages rather than the swipe up and down. I feel like that can be a little bit frustrating. It's harder to see more of the game modes where, as in, when you swipe right in Pacybits 20, you knew you were in your club, and when you swipe left, you knew you were in the online, and then in the middle, you knew you had single player. So you kind of knew where you were, whereas in Pacybits, it kind of seems weird that trading's all the way down there where I could just swipe left, and then boom, I would just be in trading already. So, and then boom, swipe right, and then I'm already in my club. So yeah, I'm really annoyed a little bit about that. I really do prefer the Pacybits feature for that. But hey, I mean, compared to what Madfut 21 was like, Madfut 23 has a lot more features. So definitely a good update in terms of that. So yeah, these are both third generation games as well. So I feel like this is actually quite a good comparison. Madfut 23, we had Madfut 21, Madfut 22, Madfut 23, and then we had Pacybits 17, 18, and 19. So third generation of each of their times, but like I said, this could be the 7th game if they are the same developers. So a little bit of a downgrade in terms of Pacybits 20, obviously, but hey, whatever. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to really cover. I definitely prefer Madfut 23 over Pacybits 19, especially looking back on it. I definitely love the pack battle feature that got added to Pacybits 19 as an LTM, but I feel like that should have been more of a permanent game mode because it was something I really enjoyed on Pacybits 18. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll be back soon in the country and making videos for you guys once again. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and peace out.